All right, my name is Earlita, and I'm representing Young Living Essential Oils, and our team is called One Drop of Dew. All right, so we've been doing it for a little bit over 2 years, almost 2.5 years, and the inspiration to get started was because of my husband's health. He had a very serious health condition that the doctor said that it only had 18 months to live, and so we was looking for some healthy alternatives to allow him to just have a healthy immune system. And so someone invited me to an essential oils class, and here we are, almost getting close to 5 years later, and my husband is still here. And so that's kind of driven our passion to be able to tell people about essential oils and how they can use them to benefit their health, how they support every body system that you have. So even if it's something that's not life-threatening, there's still just small things that you can do that will support your system and your daily immune system. So it is that type of oil. They probably are supposed to be using frankincense, and it may be a traditional thing that they may not have the real frankincense, but we actually have the real frankincense. And so frankincense oil is an oil that's all in one, like whatever you need, you will be able to get support frankincense. Frankincense was one of the oils that they gave to Jesus. It was frankincense and myrrh. So we actually have frankincense and myrrh, and you can use that to support your overall system as far as repairing your body to self-heal itself. So it is those type of oils, but it's an anointing oil also. So people use it through meditation, they use it for prayer and stuff like that, and overall to help them heal. So I think some of the challenges is that people, our situation was very serious. So we took it very serious. So when we seen that these essential oils were working, we jumped on it. What we see, we share our passion with people, and what we discover is that people allow money to dictate their future. And they do that based off whether it's $100, $160. They don't want to take that investment. And so that's where we try to tell people why they need this, or find the reason that they would benefit from it. Because I feel like I can't help you. I don't want you to buy and invest in $160 if it's not going to help you. So I think the struggle is just getting people to realize and care enough about themselves to make that investment. So that's usually where we have the friction at, or any difficulties that we run, is that people don't value themselves enough to make the investment that's going to over time is going to create a better health for them. These oils are Young Living Essential Oils, and I'm going to grab one if that's okay. Well, she stole it from me. She'll give me one. But Young Living Essential Oils is actually all natural. We own our own farms, and you actually can ingest our oils. And so a lot of times people say that they have pure oils, and they probably are pure, but they have put some kind of synthetic or something in the oil. So with Young Living oils, you only have what we say is in the bottle. And so that just means that even from the time that the seed was actually planted to the time that it actually harvested, it has not had any pesticides on it at all. No synthetics has been added to it at all. So that's why we can safely say that a lot of our essential oils, you can't ingest it. And so that makes the biggest difference from any oil that you may run into from day to day, is that these are really therapeutic. So when you are ingesting them, when you're smelling them, when you're applying them topically, they're going to do what they're supposed to do. And our team name is One Drop of Dew, because only really one drop will start working with you and doing the job that it's supposed to do. Well, I guess outside of my husband, we hear stories, success stories all the time. They can be as small as someone had a toothache, and then all of a sudden they feel great. It could be stories of people that's taking care of their mothers, mother and mother-in-law. We hear stories of where there were memory issues, and now all of a sudden they're using oils and they're more focused. They're able to, get up and walk to the next room or say things that they hadn't said before, just because they've been using essential oils. The people that have children, they've been able to use it on their children to be able to help them with their health. I have one girl that she's had 2 pregnancies since I've known her, and none of her kids have gone to the doctor. When they do go to the doctor, it's not because they're sick, they're just getting a yearly checkup. But because they've been using essential oils, they've been healthy throughout the seasons where most people are all congested and stuff like that. Their kids haven't had any issues due to using Young Living essential oils. So right now, we are growing at a pace where, and I see my husband over there, he knows, we are growing at
about 12% a month.
About 12% a month. There you go. He's the numbers guy. And so what we're seeing is that people are getting serious about their health. And then so the ones that have listened and have heard, you know, the message that we've been delivering to them, they are inviting their family, they're inviting their friends to, you know, come on board and get healthy. So 12% growth is what we're experiencing right now. Our plans is just to continue to grow, build our team, build a network within the Louisville area, that everybody in the Louisville area knows Young Living, essential oils, Team One Drop a Dew, because we want people's houses to be not a toxic environment. Right now, outside is inside of your house is 5 to 7 times more toxic in your house than it is going outside. And so our whole passion is to get everybody, make everybody aware of that, and to make Young Living a household name for the Louisville area. Again, I'm Earlita Walls, Team One Drop a Dew, and I just want you to understand that Young Living essential oils can be that very thing that you may have been waiting for and looking for, and to get you back to a healthy state.